Welcome to the 2026 BTME. What we have is the SISIS Aer-Aid on show today. This is a 1.5 metre tractor-mounted aerator that's 3-point linkage. Needs a tractor of around about 30 horsepower, and this is ideally suited to rugby, football, hockey, golf, that type of surface, and it can be used all year round for traditional aeration. The unique feature with the Aer-Aid is that when the tines go into the ground, it injects air directly into the surface at a desired depth, whatever you set that depth at, anywhere between 0 and 5 inches. That's how the system basically works. So what we're doing with the Aer-Aid is actually reducing compaction. We are sending the tine into the ground, which basically does a number of things. It can improve the soil structure, it can allow air and water to get into the soil profile and relieves the compaction considerably rather than a standard solid tine. This machine also helps with infiltration rates, allowing the water to get away a lot faster, and it leaves the surface very clean after it's been used for aeration with very little minimal surface disturbance. Okay, the beauty of the Aer-Aid, it's tractor mounted, so it's fast. So they can aerate at a fast forward speed, and basically what we're trying to achieve is 88 litres of air is being injected into the surface, and in doing that you are speeding up what we call the natural process of general aeration. What we've got on the machine is a multiple tine head. So what that basically does, at the moment it's fitted with what we call the air tines. One's a non-air tine and one's an air tine. These can be removed, so if you've got any seasonal aeration jobs to be done, i.e. standard solid tining, pencil tining, hollow tining, they can be also put on this head at different spacings as well, so you can either have 2-inch or 3-inch spacing depending on what tines you put in there. To adjust the depth of the Aer-Aid, it can be done with a winding handle which basically moves the roller up or down, and we can go from anywhere from 0 to 5 inches or 127 mil. Very easily, very quickly adjusted. What we've also got with the machine, the beauty of it is very low maintenance. So all the bearings are sealed. There's no greasing points to worry about. It's very quiet, it's very smooth in its operation. Okay, what we've got here is what we call the hydrovane compressor, and this basically works on fins. So when the PTO is working, the fins throw out and the hydrovane compressor can start pumping air. The air goes through what we call poppet valves on the system and on the cam of the machine. When the actual tine, or should I say the cam, goes round, it releases the air at the end of the stroke. So as the cam comes round, it hits the poppet valve, and then the air is released at the end of the stroke at the bottom of the tine. That's basically how we inject air into the surface. Another feature within the Aer-Aid is that if you don't use the air and you do want to go to using a number of different tines, what we can actually do is switch the air off. And we switch the air off with this valve here, and basically what that does is opens the valve to atmosphere and it stops the hydrovane pumping air, and then you can use the machine as a standard solid tiner, pencil tiner, chisel tiner, that type of thing. What we've got here are fully floating rollers, and the beauty of these is when it's aerating is that the rollers just follow behind and leave the surface very clean. So there's very little disturbance. If you need to find out any more information, please visit our website and we're more than happy to help.